Living each day to the fullest, the Salesian secret to happiness. Discovering the present moment. Today, we explore a simple but transformative secret to true happiness, taught by St. Francis de Sales, living each day to the fullest. In a world burdened by future anxieties and past regrets, he calls us back to the now. Happiness is not a distant destination, it is a way of walking step by step with God in the present. The first point for our reflection today is the heart of the Salesian way, love in action. At the very center of Salesian spirituality is love. St. Francis de Sales teaches that everything meaningful flows from love. Love for God, love for one another. He writes, "We are what we love. Love is the fuel of holiness, the reason behind every action, and the joy behind every sacrifice. This love empowers us to live not in fear or duty, but in freedom and joy." The second point for our reflection today is embrace the now, the doctrine of the present moment. St. Francis de Sales gives us a powerful tool: live one day at a time. He encourages us to place our trust in divine providence and focus only on what today offers. Why worry about tomorrow? Why dwell in yesterday's shadow? This doctrine of the present moment helps us avoid fear and regret and grounds us in what matters most, God's will today. The third point for our reflection today is practical steps to living each day to the fullest. So, how do we do this in real life? Here are some Salesian steps we can follow. First of all, begin with prayer. Start your day by turning your heart to God. Even a few moments of silent presence can shape your whole day. Secondly, find God in the ordinary. God is not just in churches or rituals. He is found in kitchens, classrooms, workplaces, buses, and bedrooms. He is present wherever we are. Thirdly, be mindful. Pay attention, listen deeply, notice beauty, value silence. Salesian spirituality is about quality of presence. Fourthly, do ordinary things with extraordinary love. Whether washing dishes or writing emails, do it with intention and joy. It's not about the greatness of the task, but the love behind it. Fifthly, face challenges with optimism. Life is hard, but with God, nothing is impossible. St. Francis de Sales says, "Do not lose courage, be patient, and await God's time." Sixth, practice the little virtues. Be gentle, humble, kind, patient. These are not small, they are powerful tools for holiness. Seventh, express gratitude. Gratitude shifts our gaze from what's missing to what we have been given. It brings peace and joy. Eighth, end the day with reflection. Spend a few quiet moments reviewing the day. Thank God, ask pardon, and rest in His love. The fourth point for our reflection today is the power of little virtues. St. Francis didn't urge us to be heroic every day, but to be faithful. He loved what he called little virtues such as gentleness, patience, humility, cheerfulness, and so on. These virtues don't make headlines, but they transform lives, ours and others. And he said, great works are achieved through small efforts constantly made. The fifth point for our reflection today is obstacles to present moment living. Living the moment is beautiful but not easy. We face distractions, worries, and regrets. Distractions pull us away from the sacredness of now. Worries about the future rob us of today's peace, and regrets from the past weigh us down. What does St. Francis de Sales suggest? Discipline your environment, create silence, limit noise, reduce chaos. Trust in God's care, surrender control, and rest in His providence. Forgive yourself and others. Don't let yesterday's wounds steal today's joy. The sixth point for our reflection today is Salesian holiness is wholeness. Holiness isn't perfection, it's wholeness. St. Francis de Sales invites us to grow in all areas: body, mind, spirit, and relationships. Salesian spirituality nurtures a balanced life: prayer and work, silence and joy, devotion and human warmth. It's not about escaping the world, but sanctifying it from within. Seventh point for our reflection today is joy, the sign of a fully lived day. St. Francis de Sales insisted that holiness must be joyful. He said, "A sad saint is a sorry saint." Joy is the fragrance of a life lived in God's love. Not surface level happiness, but deep, enduring joy born from peace, trust, and freedom. When we live each day with love and presence, we naturally radiate this holy joy. The eighth point for our reflection today is the modern relevance of the Salesian way. In today's fast-paced, anxious, and restless world, this message is more relevant than ever. We are constantly pushed toward the next thing, the next goal, the next success, the next update. But Salesian spirituality tells us, stop, breathe, be present. This moment is sacred. You are not behind. You are exactly where God wants to meet you. Francis de Sales' wisdom gently counters the noise of our age. He offers us peace, calm, and purpose without withdrawing from the world, but by fully entering into it. To conclude, St. Francis de Sales offers us a new rhythm of life, a rhythm of grace, love, and awareness. He teaches us to live one day at a time, to love deeply, to do little things with great love, and to find God not just in heaven, but in our kitchen, in our classroom, and in our commute. Let us embrace His secret to happiness. Live each day to the fullest. This is the Salesian way, a gentle path to joy, rooted in love, trust, and the sacredness of the now. May we live here today, not just inspired, but committed to begin anew each morning, to cherish every moment, and to walk each step with love. Live Jesus.